Alright people, McSalden here again. Welcome back to some more Baldur's Gate 3 Honor Mode. Today we're still in Rivington. We're going to make our way into the Circus today. You have to talk your way past the guard at the gate. Just get Astarion to do that for us, as he has the most proficiency in deception and persuasion. He's got so many +1s, and he also got a little bit of inspiration for successfully talking his way in here. Just going to get this little thing out of the way with the romance little thing you can do. Oren's going to reveal herself, that she's here. Just going to get that little scene out of the way. Don't think it's that important. You don't have to speak to this person if you don't want to, but again, you get some inspiration for doing that. So it's just, and you get a little bit of XP if you have full inspiration already. So yeah, you can just do that. And then the most important thing, we're going to rob the djinn over here. We're going to take his ring as Astarion so that he can no longer cheat at his Wheel of Fortune game he runs over there. And we're going to come back as our most powerful character, Karlach. And she's going to get caught now for basically what Astarion did, which was steal the ring. And the djinn's going to send us off to like a dinosaur land, where we're going to get a very important weapon for Karlach that's good to help her fight Oren later. It's probably, maybe if you're a throw build, like a barbarian throw build, the spear is probably the best weapon in the game. My Karlach's just a standard fighter who's like at the moment disguised as a Githyanki, just because she does more damage with the big silver sword, the Soulbreaker sword we took when she's disguised as a Githyanki. She does extra psychic damage. She's also got Raphael's Helldusk armor because we took it off him really early on using a little cheese method, where we get him to come to our camp by avoiding his dialogue in Act 1, taking a shot at him so he disappears, and then when you try to go to Act 2, he'll show up in your camp during a forced long rest sequence. Then you can put silence on him and just have Karlach knock him out using non-lethal strikes, and then you can pick up his armor off his body, and doing all that and making Karlach a Githyanki using a disguise self spell and giving her this big sword. She just becomes a complete god. I always call her godlike because of how powerful she is. And we sent her in here to this place to fight these dinosaurs because she's the only one who's going to be able to really make it without having to stealth the whole area. It is good if you can sneak up on them and get in some early damage, but you don't want to be in here too long just sneaking about fighting everything by yourself. So just send your like toughest character. Mine is Karlach. Just send her in here and she'll make quick short work of these guys. They're not going to be too much trouble for her, and as long as she's got some decent health potions on her, if she takes damage after each fight, she can just heal herself that way. She's got like a lot of mind flare powers points, and she keeps trying to charm the dinosaurs. She's really overpowered and really strong, so she can quite easily survive being in here solo by herself. She's doing a baldy drain on this dinosaur. She's draining his strength and his dexterity because she hit him with an arrow and then just did a big sword strike on him, so he's all kinds of messed up. And is Karlach going to try to charm him again? And he is charmed, so now he can't make another attack against us. He'll just jump over there or whatever and waste his turn. But Karlach can just run up on him, get another big strike on him. She's also carrying a big stone item that she took from the Mind Flare colony, and this puts a steeped in bliss effect on people and makes them weaker to psychic damage. And because Karlach's got the big Githyanki sword, when she's hitting people she does even more psychic damage. and it's just making her even more overpowered, really. And these dinosaurs, that one just somehow missed. Karlach was hiding there right in front of him. That was pretty funny. Karlach's not really known for stealth, but she can get past some hiding checks on occasion. So we snuck up on this guy, just completely wrecked him there. Let's see, yeah, he's surprised. He's not even going to get a turn. You don't have to fight all these guys. You could run or sneak past all of them and just get to the portal and the way out of here. But there is some stuff to collect off other dead bodies in here. Nothing that important, but some decent scrolls and a bit of gold if you want it. I think there's other stuff around here that I might be forgetting where it is. But the main thing you want is the chest over by the portal, which lets you escape this area. I don't know what part of the world of Baldur's Gate this is in. It's probably some well-known jungle area, but I don't know the proper name for it. I'd have to look it up. But that's where we've been transported to, I'd guess. Unless it's another planet or something. But I don't know how the world of Baldur's Gate fully works, if there is other planets described. I know there's other realms, other dimensions and stuff. So we might have got sent to some dinosaur realm or something like that. Because I know Karlach's originally from Avernus, one of the Hells. So she's from that realm. Well, she's actually originally from Baldur's Gate, but she was trapped in Avernus for a long time. So other realms and stuff do exist. So that's maybe where we're trapped right now. These two guys, they're going to be pretty simple because Karlach can just sit up here and shoot arrows at them all day, and they're not going to be able to jump up here or just do anything to us, really. Bit slow taking these guys out this way, but might as well just take them out. Some decent XP. We're trying to get to level 12 before we have to go fight the Nether Brain. I'm not sure I'll be level 12 before I fight Orin, but it would be nice to be at least level 11. I think Karlach's level 10 at the moment. And you can get to level 11 before you fight Orin for sure. And probably level 12 too if you do every other bit of content in Act 3, because there's a lot to do. I still haven't seen everything in Act 3, to be honest. This is the chest. I don't want to lockpick it as Karlach, so we're just going to pick it up and bring it back to Astarion, because he's our master of unlocking, our little Jill Valentine. Astarion, he's just, he can unlock anything so easily. He's such a good rogue. Really, Shadowheart, Astarion, and Karlach are the dream team, to be honest. The big tank, the healer, and the rogue who can unlock anything. And then my main character, sort of an all-rounder. They're a ranger, a fighter, and a bit of a rogue as well, so they're pretty powerful. But I'd say Karlach's definitely the most powerful here. But anyway, Astarion, he's our master thief. He's gonna get the spear, and we're just gonna send that over to Karlach. Why is her name not here? Am I blind? I can't see Karlach's name. Okay, that's a bit strange. We're just gonna pick it up and let's see if we swap to Karlach. Okay, now pick it up. I don't know why I couldn't just send that to Karlach. Maybe it's because she's disguised. But anyway, after that, we're going to come over to the circus, the clown show or whatever. And nearby, there is this tiger thing, the displacer beast. They're in a cage over there. I broke the lock on the cage and made sure they can't get out when this fight starts. It's just going to make this fight easier. If you have speak to animals and you speak to it, there's just a little dialogue exchange where you can permanently break the cage's lock so it can't be let out. And then you also want to talk to this little dinosaur here. He hasn't been fed in quite a long time, so you're also advised to feed him some meat or whatever, and you'll get some inspiration for that. And when the fight kicks off, he's not gonna break out of his cage either. So those two are kind of just trapped now, and they're not going to make this fight tricky for us. We're just going to have to take out the clown and his minions. I'm not going to agree to go on stage. Sometimes it's funny to send someone up there, but I don't really want to make any of my team have a reason to disapprove at the moment. Just to make sure they're all on board, because sometimes I've been doing things that makes them disapprove. Especially Asterion, and I want to get his approval back up. Just so everybody's on board and happy and not trying to leave the party or anything. So now the clown's going to reveal himself. Asterion approved because I refused to go up there or whatever. And now he's going to reveal himself to be a doppelganger or whatever they're called. And we're just going to fight them all. And we're going to take out his dog too, unfortunately, because his dog is trying to attack us. What's he called? Bitey Boy or something? And this guy over here, he would open the cages, this guy, if we'd given him a chance. But the lock on the cage is broken. And the dinosaur, he would just break out on his own because he's been starved for weeks or something. Just so that these guys can make use of him in a fight. Just unleash him against their enemies. But yeah, we took care of that, so now there's no need. We're just smashing these guys up pretty easily. Dread Ambusher and melee attack. Nice, and that's that guy down, not 200 XP. And the clown, let's send Carlac up here to fight him. She has some pretty funny dialogue when we take out the clown. She's like, "Oh good, it wasn't a real clown. I thought I just killed him in front of a load of children." It's pretty funny that's what Carlac was concerned about right now. "I thought we'd killed a real clown in front of a bunch of kids." And she just completely messing up Dribbles there, stunning him with Soulbreaker and everything. Shadowheart, just send in a guiding bolt. Help Carlac out, try to put this guy down. Nice big hit. And our allies over here, they're a bit far away from the battle. Let's see if he can do any damage. And we'll just continue fighting these guys over here. Nice. Asterion's doing some real good melee damage as well. He's not just a good archer. He's got two really good daggers, or maybe short swords. I can't remember what I've given him. But him and my main character both dual wield daggers and short swords. And they both have pretty decent ones as far as I can remember. Let's just reapply Hunter's Mark for the sake of it. And then Carlac just finish off the clown. And I think that's everybody down over here. So yeah, that was pretty easy. Just double checking I was still in honor mode, because I was like, I can't believe this is going so well. And it's just basically that I'm overpowered at this point. This is the Harper's hideout. Again, more doppelgangers or whatever have taken over this area. This guy's the only genuine guy in here. I can try to detect this person's thoughts. I think I fail, and then it's just going to kick off the fight. It's a pretty simple fight, nothing too bad about it. So it's okay if you just feel this. Yeah, we don't really want to waste any inspiration trying to re-roll that. So let's just get into the fight. We're surprised. That's kind of annoying, but some of our characters were hiding back here. So they can hopefully get in some surprise damage here. Come on, Asterion. Who can we hit? This guy. Nice. And we frightened them. Asterion's still using the bow of Banshee from like 50 hours ago that we got in the Underdark. Oh, that was a pretty big explosion. I wasn't expecting that. Kind of forgot that was possible. Probably should have stole all the fire wine barrels or whatever was down here before attempting this fight. Because they've all got fire arrows and stuff, it seems like. Let's see, you're putting Hunter's Mark on Carlac, was it? Oh well, you're not going to last too long. Just wait till Karlak can get in some damage. You're going to be sorry. Let's see. Asterion, can we get another stealth attack? Nice, just completely put that guy down. Let's see. Karlak. Nice. Nice. Can I rally someone? No. What do you mean he has to be an ally? This guy is an ally. He's yellow. Guess can only be party members. Rally Shadowheart just for the sake of it. You're frightened and on fire. That's pretty funny. I think they went on fire because when Karlak dodges an attack with her Helldusk armor, it like backlashes against whoever attacked her and sets them on fire for 3 turns. So that's always pretty decent. Oh, we missed. Well, you should burn anyway, even if we did miss. We'll just will we heal? No, we'll just let that go. What's this guy doing? Okay. You should really step out of the fire over there because you're getting some serious damage by burning so long. And this guy's getting burnt as well. Let's see, what's he? Yeah, he's wise enough to jump out of the fire. He's going for Shadowheart. Let's try to just put him down. Big strike from Asterion. He's so powerful when he does a stealth shot with his bow. It's just guaranteed to be like pretty much always decent damage. Same with my main character who's a ranger. They're a really strong archer too. I think they're using the crossbow of giant breakers or whatever. They've been using that since Act 1 as well, almost the same as Asterion and the Banshee bow. You just sort of get these weapons that you like what they do and then you just keep them. I like this because it applies reeling to the enemy, which means it's harder for them to dodge a next attack you do on them. Or maybe it's harder for them to land a strike. Something like that. I just like reeling anyway, so I always use that crossbow. So that's the fake Harpers down. Pretty decent little fight to do to get some XP. And while we're over here in this area, we better go into the flop house. And break into this secret hideout of Dolor or whatever his name is, the murderer who's trying to join the cult of Baal. There's some evidence in here about what he's doing. We need to pick that up, and then that should make him spawn at the wine tasting ceremony, or whatever you would call it. Yeah, let's just steal all this stuff, read all his notes, and we'll get an idea of what he's up to. Break some of his stuff, I guess. We can steal from his wardrobe as well if we want to. Yeah, don't really need any of this stuff, but you could sell it if you want to. So just send that back to camp. And I don't think he has anything else too valuable in here. But you can rummage around, loot some stuff, some decent potions and oils and stuff in here. And then the other main important thing is that there's a body underneath the bed. You have to pass a little perception check over here to be able to see the blood stain. And then I think there's a skill check for us to get the body out of there. I'm going to use my ranger ability, put some +1s and stuff on me. And yeah, we passed that, no problem. Astarion's going to approve of our detective work, I guess. And this is the missing dwarf from Shira's Caress, or whatever it's called. We can take a key off them. Now we've got all the evidence to go back and talk to the little flying pig detective and give them the murder weapon, or well, not give it to them, but show them that their hypothesis about this case was wrong. And then they're going to get captured shortly after that. We're going to have to go track down the murder tribunal, but first we're going to have to pickpocket Dolor or Dolo. I can't remember his name correctly, but he's the dwarf guy who's been doing all these murders. And I'm just gonna pickpocket him and get the password for the murder tribunal off him. Not gonna bother fighting him at the wine tasting ceremony, because he can quite easily escape if you interfere with him in that area. You can also speak to Raphael over here and further that quest line. He's in here, I think, talking to Voss. We want Voss to move to the sewers because I'm going to fight him later as well. If you're following his quest line and trying to get Orpheus, I guess you won't be doing that, but the way I like to do it, finish honor mode, I like to take out Voss in the sewers and get his big Githyanki sword for Karlak, make her even more powerful. Lizelle will turn against us, but because Oren's going to be kidnapping someone, and she always kidnaps the person who dislikes you the most, Lizelle will dislike us the most if we've taken out Voss, and then that's going to solve a problem for us, really, where she's not going to be hostile in camp because she's going to be kidnapped. And she's probably going to die during the Oren fight because I'm not really that fussed about rescuing Lizelle on this run. Not really doing a story run. It's more about just trying to get through honor mode at any means necessary. I am going to come down here to the prison at the fortress, and we're just going to free the counselor just for some more XP. These guys are a pretty easy fight down here, really. Nothing too difficult about them. Let's do a stealth knife attack on this guy. Oh, he dodged that. Right, try to charm him. No, that failed. Okay, I said there was nothing too tough about them, and then they dodged all that. But let's try to get in some strikes. Pull this back a little. Again, they're not too bad, these guys. They're just sort of standard soldier fist enemies. And you don't have to do this if you don't want to. You don't have to free the counselor that's down here. I just thought taking these guys out and then freeing her was just some decent XP, really. And again, I am just trying to get to level 12 as quickly as possible and then just speed run my way to the end game. There's a lot of stuff I'm not going to do in honor mode in Act 3, just because I'm trying to mainline the easiest path of least resistance to getting your honor mode complete and getting the golden dice or whatever. Okay, now Karlak's going to sneak in. This guy was facing a wall, so she was quite easily able to sneak past his vision cone. And there we go, nice. And then we fire at this guy. And what are you gonna do, Shadowheart? I don't think you have an angle to shoot someone from here. This guy's, yeah, he's gonna run in from over here. Don't think we can hit him either. No, not from here. So we'll just move you forward a little. And Asterion, you can go this way too. And let's just skip some turns, see what this guy does. And he's just gonna stop there. And Psionic Backlash should just nuke this guy. We just completely destroyed him. That's pretty funny. Because Karlak was standing next to him. She has that Psionic Resonance Stone or whatever that wipes out people with more psychic damage when they're steeped in bliss. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this fight. And most of Rivington is cleared. At least all the combat. Or all the ones I could think of, really. So next time we're going to go find Delore, break into the murder tribunal and take out Oren. Should be a pretty good video. Looking forward to it. So yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you again next time.